Such a big win tonight for the Melrose volleyball team, beating Bold 3-1. With us after the match here is Melrose head coach Emily Reller. Well, Coach, how in the world did the team do that?
That would be pure execution and everyone playing on, which is when people asked me today if we were going to win, my response was we need everyone to be on and we need to execute what we worked on in practice. And I couldn't be prouder of the girls. It was all them. I mean, obviously I implemented some things, but it was all on them just to show up today, and it was absolutely incredible.
You can really go through every player, and I agree with you because just staying consistent, because you knew Bold was going to make their runs. They are a strong team, and Melrose had to just match that kind of strength out there. But as you just mentioned some players here on just what they were able to do tonight.
You're right. I could absolutely mention everybody, and I'm obviously not going to be able to, but I think obviously having Rhea be able to put the ball around is key to our success, and all of our hitters were able to be on, and we've really been working with the outsides to try to be a little more consistent. I thought Hannah and Kaylee did a lot better job of that. And then just defensively, I thought Allie Hoppy did really well. And our block with Izzy and Aaliyah did really well. And Avery Birch also swinging on the right side. We knew that, they have strong outsides. So in practice, they're not really working on that right side attack. So having Avery get some swings in those early sets was really big. And Olivia Schmeezing picked up balls that she needed to. And I probably still covered everybody. But, yeah, just being able to execute on the offensive end, everybody was absolutely tremendous.
Now, I suppose one negative thing is when a service error.
Yes.
Those, against a good team, you just can't do that. But for the most part, though, were you really, again, trying to concentrate on serving hard against that team?
Yeah, I told them yesterday in practice that I would be okay with a couple service errors. So, yeah, I was biting my tongue. I was getting a little frustrated there, and I don't remember what set it was. But in order to beat these guys, we knew we had to get the ball out of their outside's hands, and the only way to do that was to serve aggressive.
Also mention, too, and tell us the players blocking against this team, because they can bring it, and they don't let up. They don't tip.
No.
But what was working well for Melrose to try to block tonight?
Right, so yesterday in practice, like I said, we worked on executing number 13. We knew she hit cross really well, so we made sure that our blockers were staying on the inside with her. And then 1 likes to hit line, so we moved out. So every time 1 and 13 would switch out in the front row, we'd really have to talk about that. And 1 kind of switched up her swing in the 4 set, so we had to move back a little bit. But being able to execute that and the girls listening to that and being able to press over and, just keep them off kilter a little bit is what really helped us.
What's the advantage, too, with Rhea Nelson as a setter blocking? Now, she's listed at 5'11", but she's also a very strong athlete, too. How does she do that? And it is an advantage to have her up front.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think having a setter who can play front row, like Bold setter is very good, too, but that hurts them a little bit in the sense that she can't get up and block quite as well. So being able to have a setter that's tall enough to get a block and keep her in the game and have that consistency is huge. And she's just an overall very competitive player, so if she misses 1 block, she's not going to miss the next one. So
we've talked many times about where it starts in your head, and you could see tonight that Melrose, they just weren't going to back down, were they?
No, they weren't. The only time I got a little concerned was at the end of Game 4, and I was worried about going over to Game 5 because I could tell the girls really felt that they were going to win, and I felt it too, but I had to use my key timeouts there just to settle them down a little bit, and they could just feel, Bold hasn't lost a game, and they really wanted to be that team to give them their first loss. But yes, definitely maintaining our headspace was a big part of it too.
I'm sure as a coach of the team too, you can see this. It's a process of just getting better and better, and now it is starting to pay off now, isn't it?
Yeah, and now it's going to be hard because I'm going to expect this every night, and I know that's not going to happen. We're going to have our off nights, especially traveling to Montevideo, and then we've got a tournament this weekend. To maintain that consistency is very difficult, but that's what makes good teams, and I think we have the potential to be that and to do that. But the girls put a lot of pressure on themselves against certain teams, and for some reason tonight they just kind of took that off, and being at home obviously helps. So,
well, what's in front of you. You've got I should tell you that it went 5 with Albany winning tonight, 3-2 over Pequot Lakes. They're in the section. You
Yep.
know all about Sauk Center, but Here tonight, though, you can look at this Melrose performance tonight and say, hey, we can be right there too.
Absolutely. Bold's a top team in Class A, and they're at the top of the conference, and we were able to give them their single loss right now, and I think that's a feat in itself. It gives us, the confidence moving into playoffs in the future and against tough teams like Sauk Center, Minnewaska, who's obviously tough in our section. I mean, we need those key wins, and having the confidence to beat a good team, it definitely helps.
All right. Good job tonight.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to sleep, but it was lots of fun, so thank you.